Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Twinning with Rice and Cookie. I'm Rice.
And I'm Cookie, and today we are playing Ori and the Blind Forest. Sorry, I left off the T for some reason. Is it day 5? I was too busy thinking. I don't know.
4 or 5.
It's been a little while, too much to keep track of.
Yes. So we're just gonna get right in. And I forgot what ability we unlocked last time.
I know we have the air dash.
Yeah, but no,
that wasn't our newest
something
one.
else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, I know we have like the ground pound, but I think we unlocked that the week before.
Yeah.
So.
We better listen to Sign. Entrance to the Forlorn Ruins. This is the place the Guman call home. In order to enter, we'll need to first find the Guman seal, the misty woods we must use. Okay.
Is there any way to
Zoom out?
R or L?
There we go.
Oh, that's not the kind of zooming I was thinking.
I think this is all we've got.
Okay. Well, we need to go to the Misty Woods. Wave Wish is here.
Wave
Hi guys,
Wish, hi.
Listening on my way home.
Alright, that sounds good.
Yeah, Wave Wish, I finished Cress.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So I finished Cress, and, didn't you know that?
Maybe I did know that.
'Cause I returned it to the library.
Yes, I knew that.
And you came with me to the library.
I did.
Yeah, so I finished Cress, and I read only the first 2 chapters of Winter, so I'm not very far. But yeah, I'm not liking that Winter has all these weird visions, or, you know, hallucinations. That's more the word I was looking for. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Zapper's got some hype elephants for us. Hype. Thanks, Zapper. How are you doing today?
Shoot, I don't remember how to do it.
There's the...
Oh, that's spiky, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
I know, it's fine.
It's really a good thing that this game doesn't have lives. And Chris Player's here. He's got
Chris
a couple hype elephants. Hype.
Man, you guys are all here so early today.
I know.
I feel like
usually, right when we started.
I feel like usually we're just here talking to ourselves for at least I don't even.
Wow, you just love jumping on that.
I don't know. I would say at least like half an hour.
Go to the thing. Yeah, I feel like that's usually about right. We talk to ourselves for a while. Yeah, Chris says, sure, I always come late. Yeah.
There we go.
Well, I hope you guys are all... he says he made it in time. I hope you guys are all doing well. We're doing pretty good.
Okay. I'm trapped.
Oh yeah, Chris just asked how we're doing. How are you doing, Cookie?
I'm good.
Concentrating. I'm doing pretty good.
Shoot. I thought I was gonna land on the prickers again.
I thought you were too.
It's just such a good spot to land.
Yeah, Chris says this game's hard.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go up and around.
That's
that
a
might
good
be
idea.
easier.
Well, big news for me is that my New Orleans trip starts tomorrow.
She leaves tomorrow. It's insane.
Oh, and Chris says he hasn't played this game. He's good, but a little tired. Glad to be here like always.
Oh, good.
That's good. Yeah, so my New Orleans trip, I'm flying down tomorrow after work, and I'm gonna be there for 3 full days. Chris says, ooh, New Orleans, have fun, Rice. Thank you. It's a nice college reunion trip, so I'm, the last time I saw all of my college friends together was at my wedding, and that was 2.5 years ago, so...
Darn it, the stupid prickers. Okay.
So, yeah, it'll be really nice to see everybody. Yeah, it'll be fun, and I'm excited to try the New Orleans food.
Yeah.
Learn the difference between Cajun and Creole.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I I guess I didn't realize Creole was also a
Yeah,
Louisiana thing.
they're both New Orleans.
Okay. Where do I
Chris
still
says, "Oh, cool! I haven't seen my college friends in
Oh,
forever."
there we go.
Oh, that's the secret.
I know. Took me way
Um,
too long to figure out.
Yeah, so there's a group of 7 of us going. It should be good.
It's 7? I thought it was only 6.
6, and then plus one of my friends is bringing her
see.
sister.
That's right, I forgot.
So there's 7.
No.
You got a ground pound. Ground pound. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, that worked.
It did work.
I don't know. Okay. Oh, darn it, it's back.
That's a shame. Yeah, I saw a couple of my friends last summer. Because I did a triathlon in Ithaca, and so they were, you know, I was able to meet up with the 2 of them, but not in Hill at that time. Argus says, Cookie didn't know sisters were welcome.
No, the thing is, like, it was open to me to go if none of her friends showed up. Or, like, if only one of...
Yeah.
Because she had originally just planned to go with one of her friends.
Well, because we were saying, so 2 of us were in pretty close contact, and so I told her, I'm like, and if no one wants to come, it'll just be the 2 of us, and it'll be fun. I mean, it'll be fun with everybody else, too. But that was kind of like the backup for if other people didn't go. We're like, well, at least if the 2 of us can go, then, you know, that's what we'll do. And so the plan was if it was going to be just the 2 of us, then her sister plus Cookie would come. But her sister's still coming, so.
Well, yeah.
But she also went to school down in New Orleans, so she knows more of the lay of the land and good food places to go and everything.
Yeah.
So I've been listening to, today, I was listening to a podcast about...
Oh my gosh, this is so deadly.
Yeah, I had to come through that way.
I know. It's crazy that you did so well.
Yeah, so today and a little bit of yesterday, I was listening to a podcast called Beyond Bourbon Street. And it's not the most, I'll say it's not the most entertaining podcast. But it's about this guy from New Orleans, and he kind of like talks about like some of the highlights of New Orleans, but he also kind of like does featured episodes on like certain businesses. But he gave me some ideas today, so that's good. Oh, that's a good idea. Look at that.
I
What a
know.
pro.
We just gotta. It really wasn't intentional. It was just lucky, and it looked like I knew what I was doing, which is kind of nice.
Waypush says finally a stoplight. That's awesome about finishing Crest. I always liked Winter's hallucinations, but more from a writer standpoint, like how the author describes it. Got it. Yeah, I generally don't think too much about the writer or the author's perspective.
No, me neither.
You can shoot him off in a different direction too. You can do that with every enemy.
Well, that's
okay.
fine.
That's okay.
This works.
Yeah, so New Orleans this weekend, and last weekend we went down to Columbus and we visited with Cupcake and some of our cousins and extended family over there, which I wished
It was nice.
I wished our aunt a happy birthday yesterday.
Look at you. I
Look
didn't.
at me.
I didn't. But good for you.
Yeah, and I said, you know, how last weekend was fun. Yeah, so we went to a birthday brunch, and I got a specialty coffee, which is...
It was like super delicious. This place.
Oh, I thought you were
For the
talking
brunch.
about my coffee, and I'm like,
No.
I mean,
I'm just saying in general, the food and like everything
the food
was
really
nice.
good. I let Cookie try some of my coffee, but she apparently didn't like it.
No, it tasted too much like coffee.
No, I
I don't like
thought it
coffee.
was good.
I know I'm low on health, but I just saved a little while ago.
Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, so at this brunch place, so it was a ladies only brunch, so all the guys had to stay behind. Yeah, some people got they had $3 mimosas, and mimosa-like drinks. But then whenever I get a mimosa, I'm always disappointed. I'm always like, that's not what I wanted. So that's why I decided to get the coffee.
I got a chai latte because they're delicious.
See, the thing is, so I don't like coffee black, but I've realized that I do like coffee and mochas. So I had a mocha, and mocha with some hazelnut flavor too, and that was really good. Yeah, and then for my actual brunch, it was a ratatouille scramble, or ratatouille.
If you want to say it like they say it in the movie.
Yeah, say it like in Pixar. Yeah, so I had the ratatouille with a couple scrambled eggs, and it was good. But their ratatouille had a little too much.
It's like spicy.
It was spicy, but the spice I didn't mind. What I thought,
like the spice.
It had a little too much eggplant for my taste. I generally like more zucchini and tomatoes and less eggplant. Just because the skin on eggplant's weird, you know?
Yeah, I liked it. Because I had a thing that also had ratatouille, but it was like kind of like two biscuits. Like it was very layered and buttery and delicious.
Yeah, like fancy biscuity
It was
things.
really good.
It looked good.
I really enjoyed it. Because when I bought it, I was afraid that there wouldn't be enough like ratatouille on it, but that was not a concern. It was really good.
Well, Chris is asking me how I'm feeling after the eye surgery. He didn't remember asking me. He's been a little busy. So my eyes feel great. The only time now, because it's been about 2 months.
Gosh, has it really been that
Yeah,
long? Wow, time flies.
I got it done at the beginning of December. So yeah, because that entire first month I was putting eye drops in like every hour.
Right.
Well, the first week was every half hour. That was a ton. But yeah, then it was every hour, and then now I'm just doing it whenever I feel like I need to. And the only time I ever feel like I really need eye drops is when I first wake up in the morning.
Birds.
And even then, it like goes away after a little while. But I still do it in the morning because I feel like it can't hurt. And then I still have some eye drops left over from when I was doing it all the time. So I have those eye drops just in my desk at work. So I usually do eye drops like at least once during the day. But yeah, it's amazing. And now in my evening routine, I don't have to worry about taking my contacts out or like having, accidentally sleeping in your contacts and then your eyes are all dry when you wake up. These guys are the worst. You can launch yourself with that too.
Yeah.
But you saved pretty.
Yeah.
And Chris says no headaches. Nope. No headaches. No, it's been amazing. I mean, I'm still paying for it. Just because I'm doing the payment plan thing, so interest-free financing. But yeah, and I can drive at night pretty normally. Yeah, I was telling Cookie, because I was driving with her down to Columbus, and it was night. And so what I was kind of confused about is because when I was getting all of the information about LASIK, they told me that they could fix my astigmatism too. But as we were driving to Columbus, I still was seeing those long light lines, so maybe they didn't get rid of it. But that's something I can ask them when I go in next time. But the next time I go in is like in June, because it's a 6-month appointment. But yeah, it's really great not having to worry about the contacts. Contacts are they're such a hassle. The thing is, like, I really liked, having those instead of glasses. So it's a trade-off. But this is the real test this weekend because, for one, I'll be on an airplane. And airplanes generally always made my eyes really dry, so I usually flew with glasses on. But I think I'm going to definitely be bringing eye drops with me so that if my eyes do feel dry on the flight, I can use some eye drops. Yeah, go for the wall and wall jump.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh, that's what I thought you were doing.
No. I was going to just keep riding there, That's a much better idea, though. Thanks.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if it
It's
turns
not
into that.
sustainable.
Yeah. I think the other way is like that too. If you were to go to the right.
I know.
So I think you do just need to ride them.
Well, it's either that or it's possible that maybe I don't have to do that. Because there's another way around.
Is there?
I
Oh, if
have
you
to
go
go
to the
further
right.
right, and then that's probably the better way to go.
Probably.
Because this like isn't it's working.
Well, just try a little longer. Oh.
Because like after a
Oh,
while,
I think you get out of range.
I think
maybe?
so too.
Okay. Well, now we know.
Now we know.
And Zephyr has hype elephants for eye
Oh,
drop
no.
strat. Yes. Eye drops. They're wonderful. Yeah, even though the LASIK procedure was very uncomfortable, I think it was worth it.
It sounds pretty terrifying.
But time will tell. I keep telling Mr. Rice that, you know, he could do it too.
didn't you say he's kind of considering that?
Yeah, kind of, but he hasn't actually looked into it. Because I mean, he's a little older, but not so old that I think it would still be cost effective for him to do it. Oh wait, go back. Go back to the map. What about that area we haven't gone up or down in?
To the right?
Oh, there's probably a reason why we haven't. Okay, keep going.
That area that's really close.
I'm talking like this.
I'm sure there was a reason.
Yeah, that's okay.
I
I mean, we
figure-
probably can't go up anymore.
There's probably... Maybe it's just not convenient to go up. It looks like there's water. We could go down.
Unless there's a door, so we'll
Yeah.
just not worry about it now. Yeah, so Mr. Rice, because usually they say that you would need reading glasses if you're like, you know, in your, like around 40 or so. I think 40 is like the earliest they ever predict. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he'll ever do it.
Nice. Right, we couldn't go this way before because there was the owl, remember?
Yes.
But the owl's gone now.
Can we even... Oh! You know what we've got? We can, there's a feather. Remember?
Yes. But how do we use it?
I want to say...
It's like an R thing, maybe?
Yeah, I feel like it's R.
There it is.
Yeah. But you might want to go up to that platform.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And Marco's here. He says,
Marco!
hello!
It's been a while. Hi, Marco.
Hi, Marco.
How are you doing?
Yeah, saving's a good idea.
Yeah.
Plus it heals you.
Extra good idea.
Yeah, how are you doing, Marco? We're doing... He says he's good. We're pretty good, too. And then Chris says hello, and how about you guys? So how are you doing?
I'm good.
Yep,
I'm concerned I'm not going to make this.
Oh, you're gonna make it.
That's it. I already made it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how great.
Yeah, we're still enjoying this game.
Yep.
And catching up with all of you. We were telling everybody about our Columbus trip. Oh, so, yeah, so part of the reason for going to Columbus was to visit with our sister's dog. Oh,
Yes.
Marco's hungry. Oh, go get some food.
Yeah.
What time is it? Are you an hour ahead? I feel like you are. Chris says Cookie is concentrating.
I am so
Focus.
right now. This is like super dangerous here.
20 hours. 20 hours. Oh, you're saying it's 20. So it's 8 o'clock? 8 p.m.? Yeah. Okay, so you're 2 hours ahead. All right.
If I could just get one of these guys to hit the other, that'd be cool. Darn it, I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I knew Brazil was ahead, but I
Little
didn't
death
know.
trap over there.
I didn't know by how much. Yeah, you should definitely eat something. 8 o'clock is way too late for dinner.
Yeah.
Marco asked a hamburger with French fries and waffle with Nutella. What? You mean you ate, or you ordered a hamburger, French fries, and waffle with Nutella sounds really good. You know what? The other day, and by the other day I mean yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marco ordered it. Hamburger with yeah, That sounds like
And the waffle and Nutella?
filling-
You got that at like a restaurant?
I guess so. That sounds like a nice filling dinner. Yes, we do know Nutella. So I feel like the first time we ever had it was we did a family trip to Germany when we were 14, and all of the German breakfasts were like, here, you're gonna have cold cuts and bread, or like rolls, or you're going to have Nutella with the rolls.
All right.
And we ate Nutella like every single day.
I loved it.
And then
And I still do.
And then I feel like it didn't get into the US until we got back, but maybe it was just that we didn't know what it was
That could be.
until then.
I feel like it was everywhere.
But
I
I feel
everywhere.
I feel like it went mainstream when we came back. So it was like we started a trend, only not.
But maybe it was like always here and we just never knew.
It could have been, yeah.
Oh gosh.
Chris says that
I'm just like trying to like move onwards, but
Oh, I remember this happening.
I'm dead.
Chris says his favorite part of the stream is when Rice and Cookie talk about food.
Which we like to do.
But yeah, Nutella is delicious. I love it. I've tried making my own Nutella, and it turns out good. It's just I don't use as much sugar as what they do, so it's not as sweet. But I still really like it. I should make some again. It's been a while. Yeah, Nutella is great. Marco says the Brazilian breakfast is milk with Nescau, it says chocolate thing, and bread, or only coffee and bread. Okay, so it sounds more like a European style breakfast. Because I mean, American breakfasts are kind of all over the board.
I feel like it's like the standard is
I feel
like eggs and
scrambled,
toast.
yeah, scrambled eggs, toast, and maybe like bacon, sausage, or ham.
Yeah, that's what I would say the classic is.
Yeah, but we also do like pancakes and waffles and stuff too. I don't think you can launch those. Oh, but you did launch it up.
I wasn't
before.
trying to launch it. I wanted to ground pound, but it just keeps getting in the way.
So is Nescau? Is it like a powder you put in the milk, kind of like Milo or Nesquik, or is it like a chocolatey pastry or something? And Marco says we eat weird. We think weird eat bacon. Oh, you think it's weird that we eat bacon and eggs in the morning? Huh. Well, bacon and eggs, I mean, when else would you eat it?
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, though I will say bacon is very, like, I'm not a huge bacon person. Like, I don't eat bacon a ton. And, like, you get bacon fanatics over here.
Yeah, there's people that are, like, obsessed with bacon. They want bacon on their donuts and stuff.
Which actually, bacon
It is
on
actually
donuts
pretty good.
was pretty good. But bacon, I think the best use of bacon is to have it on a tuna or turkey club sandwich. Or a chicken club. I feel like any kind of club sandwich is good.
Yeah.
Chris likes breakfast for dinner. I do too. And Marco says bacon and eggs have a lot of fat. They do. They do. That's true. But yeah, like Mr. Rice and I, we eat eggs and toast twice a week for breakfast.
Oh no, I'm like jumping right into
Yeah,
everything.
Chris likes pancakes at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do like fancy pancakes where it's just like super desserty, but like not just chocolate chip pancakes, but you can get like some really cool varieties around here. There's like a restaurant kind of in the city. It's not that close. They've got like s'mores pancakes, and I really want to go there and try them.
And Marco says it's a heavy breakfast, with the eggs and bacon.
Yeah.
He says we like a light breakfast, but he is a bacon lover.
Ah, okay.
And Wayfish says, I'm home, so I'm going to eat. I might be able to catch the tail end of the stream after I walk the dogs. All right, sounds good, Wayfish. Have a good dinner and enjoy the walk. Chris says Rice likes to eat rice and Cookie likes to eat cookies.
Yes, I eat cookies for dinner every day. No,
rice
I don't.
pudding.
I try to be healthy.
I should make some rice pudding. It really has been a really long time since I've made it.
Well, we made it on stream that one time.
Well, but it wasn't like a traditional rice pudding.
No.
That was a black rice pudding. I want to
Man.
make a traditional rice pudding.
This is the worst.
And Chris says LOL to your cookies for dinner. Oh, but I was going to say, you know what I was really in the mood for yesterday?
What?
A peanut butter and marshmallow sandwich.
Oh man, those are good.
I know. Like, really going back.
I told you apple snack without the apple isn't as good as I remembered, right?
Yes, you did.
It was disappointing.
Oh, Marco says that my hair looks nice.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that was
Marco.
nice.
And Chris says that fried rice is good. Yeah, fried rice is pretty good.
I like fried rice.
Yeah, I like, I generally eat brown rice. I wish that a lot of restaurants would do brown fried rice, but I don't think they do.
Yeah.
All right, so how's it going? You need to find the Gumon seal.
I know, I see that. Not going well.
Marco likes to eat cold pizza in the morning sometimes.
Sometimes I'll agree with you on that.
He calls it the other day pizza.
We
call it leftovers.
yeah, it's just leftovers.
Leftover pizza. I like your technique of launching yourself. Oh, why don't you listen to signs?
I would, but this bird is attacking me.
After you attack the bird. Marcus says, Cookie, your hair is nice too, but I prefer your glass. Your glass.
My glasses. Thanks. Okay, let's listen to sign. The shrouded lantern, this mysterious haze bellows out of its stem. If we find a way to the light, the path might clear up once again.
To light it. Find a way to light it.
I remember you seeing that.
Yeah, did I
So,
not save?
You came here and then you're just like, forget this?
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know.
Alright, so we gotta look for the light, or we gotta light it, something.
Yeah. I feel like you can't go too far because then because if you go too far you can't see anything.
Right. Something down there.
Yeah. Hack it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know if you guys remember, but like probably a few months ago, maybe 4 months ago, I got my hair cut. Because my hair was really long.
It was super
And I'm
long.
still getting used to the length. It still just feels really short. But I actually think Cookie's length is the length that I like better.
I like your length better.
You like my length better?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
It's tough.
agree to disagree.
It's tough because, so, I mean, for those of you that are guys and you don't really know because you don't grow your hair out, because sometimes you just, like, you don't appreciate your hair length until it gets longer, and then you're like, man, this is annoying. Because, like, your comb gets, like, stuck on the end, and it's, I don't know. But then, like, when it's short, like yours, you're like, oh, but I can't do a high ponytail. So there's
Yeah.
always, like, pros and cons.
Marco says that he says, sorry, I was on the cell phone. And then he says he likes your glasses.
Okay, yeah, that's what we figured.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Which I think your glasses look very nice.
Thanks. Yeah, I have to schedule an eye doctor appointment because I could get a new pair, but I really like these, so I might just have them do, like, the prescription.
Yeah,
So you can do that and just get new glass in it.
That'd be cool. Okay, well, we clearly need to do something.
I know. Is it
Oh, it's
your
my turn.
Well, good luck. 'Cause
Ugh, thanks.
yeah, now you're at a good point to keep going. And Marco says, let me tell something. You want to tell us something? Let's see. I think...
I'm gonna just die because
What?
I don't have
No.
much.
So, did you go somewhere new? Or, oh, you
No,
died.
I just
Okay.
died.
So Marco says that Brazilian pizza is better than U.S. pizza. I don't know about that.
Have you had U.S. pizza,
I also
Marco?
don't know what makes a Brazilian pizza Brazilian. Because, like, in the U.S., there's all sorts of different kinds of pizzas you can get.
That's true. It's like, are you comparing it with New York pizza or Chicago pizza?
Or like a buffalo pizza. They have their own distinct style.
Yep.
Or... Actually, I can't think of any other styles of pizza.
Okay, well, this is clearly...
Not what we do.
No.
You're alive.
I know, somehow. Just kill me. Put me out of my misery. Okay. Okay, I think maybe we have to go back.
His brother
Oh.
told him. But so what makes a Brazilian pizza Brazilian?
And your brother,
Because he lives in...
is he in New Orleans or Louisiana
That sounds right.
or Alabama?
I think that's right.
Yeah, because maybe they don't have good.
Yes,
pizza.
Louisiana.
Yeah, maybe
They don't
Louisiana
have
has
good
bad
pizza in the South.
Oops.
I don't think when I went to the South last year, because I went to Georgia and Alabama, I don't believe I got a pizza when I was down there.
I probably won't be getting any pizza on my trip.
So the Brazilian pizza has a lot of filling. Filling? Well, so pizza's not supposed to have filling. It's got unless it's in Chicago.
He might just mean like sauce.
Or maybe he means like a Chicago pizza where it's just like,
Where they blanket everything in the cheese.
Yeah, like it's more of a lasagna almost. But not really, because it's a pizza.
Oh, I thought I could jump on that. He might just mean toppings.
He might mean, it might be a translation thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what kind of, like, okay, yeah, send us a picture on Instagram for pizza. And then sometime, next time I get pizza, I'll post a picture on Instagram and show this is the pizza I'm eating. I feel like, I don't know, I'm not that picky with pizza. I think I like all pizzas. But some pizzas, if like the crust is really thin, like I like a thin crust, but sometimes it's like way too floppy. And sometimes there's
That's true.
And sometimes there's not enough sauce on it. Because if it's just like cheese and like a very thin, floppy crust, to me that's like the worst. Oh, okay, so he's gonna send a picture of the pizza and then also the price in dollars. Okay. Yeah, so around here...
I feel like pizzas have gotten a lot more expensive.
Well, so it depends, because you can always go to, like, Little Caesars and get one of their hot and ready pizzas for $5. Or is it $6 now?
I think it's $5.
So you can do that, but then if you're gonna get, like, a pizza from a pizza place, it's probably at least $15. Does that seem right?
I think sometimes it's more, maybe 15.
Yeah,
if you're getting one.
Yeah. But I think... there's a lot of pizza places.
I don't know what to do.
I don't either. So I was really happy that it was your turn. Because I was all out of ideas. You're a lot better at killing those than I am.
I've already tried going up here.
Yeah. But around here you can get like... There's usually a combo where you can get like 2 slices of pizza and a drink for like $5. That's pretty standard. I actually haven't done it myself, but there is like a person on Instagram that was trying out all these pizza places where we live, and so he would like every single Friday for like a year he'd go to a new pizza place.
Wow, that is commitment.
Dedication. And he would post his review and he'd like base it on a lot of different things, like the crust, the sauce, the cheese, and then like the overall appearance of the pizza. And I think there might have been another category too, but yeah. So if you haven't checked out his, it's a Imgur account. So I've read through some of his. If there was like a pizza place I was interested in trying, I'll just see his review. But the place that he said was like the best.
Do you think that thing is the Switch? Probably not.
What thing? Oh, that glowy
thing?
Oh. I don't think so. I feel like usually when things are all dark like this, isn't it usually in this area?
Probably.
I kind of feel like we should go up where that, if you go to the right again, I know you're busy. Like that green thing up there, it could be like, what if it was just hiding behind that?
I can't get up there.
I know, but what about like the frog man when he's around? The one that spits? I call them frogs.
I guess.
Just for next time, something to try. But I actually haven't had pizza in a while.
I had a calzone.
Yeah. That's right, and you told me you were disappointed with it.
I was.
Oh,
So, what's
this
your...
frog guy?
Yeah, like, I think if we could just get up there, it's probably nothing. It's probably just the health.
Just the health.
But I was hoping there would be, like, something hiding behind it, because I knew we hadn't gone up there yet.
What if? I have an idea.
What's the blue thing? Was that where, like, one of those...
No, it just gives you blue health.
Okay.
I have a brilliant idea.
Okay.
It requires jumping into the... This guy needs to die.
I know, he's super annoying.
Okay, well, whatever. I guess I needed to die.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, my idea involves jumping into the abyss,
Mhm.
but
And then dashing.
I'm going to use my feather.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I like it.
I thought so.
Well, so what's your favorite pizza toppings? I don't know if we've talked about this before.
I don't know if we have either. Am I allowed to pick more than one?
Yeah, yeah. Or like, what's if you were to make your ideal pizza?
Oops,
what is on
wrong
it?
button. Definitely onions. I like bell pepper and banana pepper. But I mean, it kind of depends because there are some pizzas with like goat cheese and balsamic and stuff that end up being good.
Yeah, and you can't just throw everything you like on one pizza because
Yeah.
that's just not how it works.
Okay, this is a bad idea. Oh! Do you think that was...
Probably. So
A
you just
good
gotta
thing?
like go and hope for the best.
I don't know. That seems wrong.
I don't know though. It wasn't so dark over there.
Oh.
But Marco says that his order came and that we should check our Instagram. My phone's all the way
I thought
over
you
there.
ordered a hamburger and fries.
That's what I thought too.
And a waffle.
Well, maybe he did and he just wanted us to see his order, so it's not a pizza, but it's
Oh, well, I died. I feel like that can't be right.
Why not?
It's a long way to go. Just hoping you don't die.
Alright, so this is all just from one place? So there's the burger, fries.
Nice.
That's really loaded with Nutella, that waffle. That looks like a good dinner. Now, do you have like ketchup or something for those fries? You're not gonna just eat those plain, are you?
He says 20... I don't know how to pronounce that. He says $4.25. That is so cheap.
What? That's crazy. Yeah, our food's pretty expensive. Definitely that would cost more than $4.25.
No. No!
Oh my gosh, it's so deadly. Okay, save.
How do I save? I'm near enemies.
But you like need to save.
I know.
Okay. Good. I feel better now. We must be getting
Oh.
close.
Good thing I saved.
Yeah. You order at L Food? Is that like the restaurant, or is that like an app that you use to order food?
Oh, these guys aren't working with me here.
Oh, iFood. Do they have iFood in the USA? It's an app. If we do, I don't know about it. But like, there's a lot of apps that I don't know about. Because I don't usually get my food delivered. So, because there's like, what's that one called? That like...
Grubhub?
Yeah, there's Grubhub. I'm sure there's other ones. I just don't know. Yeah, because usually I just go out to eat at the restaurant, or if I do take out, I just call it in and, you know, old school like that.
Me too.
I do hate calling it in though.
Why? It's not that bad.
Well, I just feel like, in general, whenever I called in the past, it's like usually because I'm gonna get Chinese or something, and sometimes I just have a hard time understanding what they're saying. And so then
That's true.
I have to ask like a billion times what, and I just don't like it. So I just feel bad that I can't understand what they're saying. That was a good try. I liked
Thank
your
you.
thinking. Marco says Chinese food equals coronavirus. I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
I actually think I got Chinese a few weeks ago. I think it was like maybe at the very beginning of this whole coronavirus outbreak. I'm fine. I will say though, because a woman at work, she went to Italy, and apparently I didn't realize Italy has like more coronavirus cases than a lot of other places.
Yeah, I saw that Italy had it.
Yeah, so I mean, she's fine. She said that like some people, like she heard about people like in whatever city that she was in that were being quarantined. No. But you're doing great.
These those things have like homing devices on them.
I see that. Yeah. So you're not safe anywhere.
And hopefully the switch wasn't like way back there, you know?
Yeah.
Like where we started.
Yeah. I don't think it would
That's
be.
the only thing. That was my hesitation with saving.
I don't think it would be. That would suck, but I don't think so.
But I made it over here, so you would have to think that we could make it back.
Marco says that Brazil had their first infected person.
We've had a few.
Yeah, and it's at his city. I mean,
well, but they say it's like not bad for. I mean, not that it's good for young people.
but like, but if you're not old or like really young, like I think in general, or if you have a weakened immune system, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's like, yes, I mean, it's important that people know about it, but I feel like people are like blowing it out of proportion maybe a little bit. But I don't know. I mean, you don't want to mess with sickness. No, that's actually one of my, like, it's a mild concern for my trip to Japan. But, because apparently, so Japan has like the third most amount of cases. So I guess China, then South Korea, then Japan.
Okay.
But, I mean, the thing is, like...
You finished your food already?
That was so quick. I'm pretty slow at eating, though, so...
Me too. Well, you eat your half sandwich at lunch really fast.
Well, yeah, it's only half a sandwich. Well, so, at work every day, Bryce thinks it's really sad, and it is a little sad, but all I pack for myself is a half of peanut butter and jelly. And my logic is that then when I have my dinner, I can eat, like, more. And so, the thing is, the peanut butter and jelly, like, it's fine. It's not something I look forward to, but at the same time, like, it's very cheap to make and easy to make. And as long as I keep eating the same thing for lunch every day, like, I don't have to put any thought into it. And it's kind of nice.
It's true.
So, but then today, so once a week in general, like there's a fundraiser where a bunch of people in our building will make soup and then sell it. So I usually buy soup, and for some reason I thought today was a soup day, but it turns out soup day is tomorrow.
Soup day is always Thursday.
So, no, last year it used to be on Wednesdays sometimes.
Oh, maybe that's why.
So,
oh, this is so hard. I think I don't know. I think
You're
I'm
doing
doing
great.
it wrong.
You're doing great. So I didn't pack my half of peanut butter and jelly today, and it was sad because there was no soup, so I was like, what am I gonna eat? And so the break room where I went to get my soup that didn't exist today, there was like a box of donuts. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll have a donut, and that will be my lunch. At least my peanut butter and jelly has like some nutritional value. Like the peanut butter, the jelly had like fresh strawberries in it. It was wheat bread. It at least wasn't like, a donut has nothing that's redeeming. But it was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It was like one of those elephant ears, But it's covered in
like granulated sugar, which is not my favorite. I like just a nice glaze, but nope. No glaze on this one.
Just the plain donut?
No, I mean, it was an elephant ear, and it had the...
Should I save up here?
Yes.
I think I better.
I think better. It had granulated sugar on it.
Maybe we have an ability.
That's a good idea to look.
We do.
We can, okay.
Increases the strength of the spirit flame. Energy pickups reward 50% more energy. Creates a soul link. Creating a soul link restores 2 life.
I think I'd go with either the purple progression or the light blue one.
I think the purple.
Okay.
I guess I should have saved now. Huh.
Yeah.
Because we only have one thing left. And
I
don't
know.
wanna waste it.
Hey, more health.
Yeah.
You better save.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it'll let you know. Okay.
I just dashed over here. It wasn't a big deal.
That's true. But Marco says that when he orders pizza, we'll be the first to see it. Okay. Sounds good. I want to see your pizza, see what all the hype's about. I think my ideal pizza, because I like a lot of different toppings, but I think, and it would depend on the day, but today, I really like, there's this white sauce that there's a pizza shop that has it, and you can't find it anywhere else.
Do you think I should try going in here?
No.
Maybe the switch is over there though.
Or maybe if you do, you should save before you go. Is that the switch?
No.
Okay. And also, Marco ate lasagna today. You know, lasagna is actually one of my favorite foods. But, okay, so back to my pizza. So it have this white sauce. It's like some sort of like ricotta cheese, maybe cream cheese mixture with like some herbs or something. So it'd have that cheese sauce, and then it'd have cheese, and I think I'm gonna go onions, spinach, and tomato. I know what you're thinking. That's weird, because normally I go just like onions and peppers.
No, I think it sounds good.
But I think spinach and tomato and onions.
I would do a red sauce because I really like red sauce.
Yeah. I thought maybe like something was going to happen.
I thought. That didn't happen before. I didn't walk all that way before.
Yeah, because we're supposed to light something up, right?
This looks different now. This is different. Because there's a bird here and there wasn't a bird before, so it's like we got teleported somewhere. Oops.
Oh yeah, you're totally supposed to be using that.
Ah,
I know, I hate those guys.
oops. I forgot I dashed.
Yeah. But big news.
Yeah, I still don't know what toppings I would put.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked.
That's okay. I was just about to share big news about that we found Girl Scouts.
Yes.
Okay, so we went to that brunch place on Saturday for the birthday brunch, and then there were Girl Scouts outside selling cookies, and so in the past I've been very bad about finding Girl Scout cookie booths because I love to buy cookies.
These green guys are the worst.
So I bought a lot of cookies from one of my coworkers' daughters this year, but then I still bought 2 boxes from these Girl Scouts. But then we were all talking, like me, Rice, Cupcake, and our mom. And we were talking about like how we could volunteer with the Girl Scouts. So I signed up. So I'm on like their contact list for like if ever they have an event and they need some help with it.
Well, because I tried doing that, and then I saw only assistant leader positions, and I'm like, I'm not
You,
that.
No, you don't have to do that.
Oh. Should I save here?
Maybe. I don't know.
I've got 5 of those things now.
Yeah, it seems like a decent place to save.
See, watch.
I'm watching. Oh, because you got the piece.
Yeah, but why is this not changing like it? Okay. See, and now it's different.
I see. Yeah.
It's not at all the same.
This is such a weird. It's like what, the Misty Woods or something?
Yeah.
This place is so weird. I know. I hate those guys. Let's see. I also am in the middle. I wrote on my hand, so I keep looking down at my hands to see my talking points. So I actually got some cookie dough together because I'm making chocolate chip cookies.
When are you making those?
I'm making them tonight after you leave.
Because we could have like had them in the oven as we were.
I had thought about it, but then I was like, they only bake for like 10 minutes, and I'd have to keep going up to like change out the cookies. So I didn't want to do that. But yeah, we've got 3 chocolate chip cookie recipes that we're trying again. One of them is from rice. It was like a recipe that someone gave her, and she's never tried it.
But apparently, she thinks she had done a cookie recipe.
I did a cookie recipe
just like it.
Well, it just had like the recipes were almost the same, but the ratio of pastry flour to bread flour was different. But not by that much. So, but the thing is, that's a good cookie though. The one that is like the same.
Okay. Oops.
So there's that one. There's
Something else is happening. What just happened?
There's a recipe that, deceived by the mist, they were lost in the woods. Oh, that way it was closed before. So then the second recipe I'm making is, it's actually, so one of the people that come watch our stream sometimes, Meglaris, so he told me about this blog where there's this guy who was like a maniac and tried every single possible combination for chocolate chip cookies and came up with what he thought was the best recipe. So I'm doing that one. And then
You need to carry this torch to the lantern.
Okay. Like that torch that's on the tree right there?
I guess.
Or are we supposed to like go down there? Or is it just supposed to be accepted that we're carrying it right now? That was a good idea. Oh, but Marco has to go. He says not babies, because we are not babies. And he says, God bless you, and big hug, big hug.
Big hug. Thanks, Marco.
All right, well, thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, now I need to go back there. I don't...
Mm-hmm. Can you try to bomb?
Not here.
Can you check the map? Did anything... Okay. Is this just a dead end? I can totally use that lantern light to shoot up.
No, I can't.
Oh.
I can use a different style to shoot up. That.
So then, okay, so I'm doing that recipe with, you know, the maniac guy that tried all these different variations.
Yeah.
And then the third recipe is actually my mother-in-law's cookie. But with that one, because she uses, like, hardly any chocolate chips. And to me, like, you gotta have more chocolate chips. So, So I've got her recipe also. Those are the 3, and then Rice is gonna take them down to New Orleans with her so that her friends can try them. Well, it's really, so make sure Sputnik gets extra because it's like as a thank you for letting us use his Disney Plus account.
Yes. I will let him know. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have been able to get this far without... No, but this is clearly where we're supposed to go.
Yeah.
It just, that doing that blind leap of faith just seemed wrong.
I mean, I don't think you're gonna have to do that blind leap of faith on the way back.
Well, I know, but it just seems like I shouldn't have been able to do it. Like I did some kind of shortcut that is now hurting us. Okay, I'm gonna try and find some other way. Because who knows?
Did you save recently?
Semi. I'll save again.
I mean, okay.
Because I didn't go this way yet, so maybe I
Okay.
can come at it this way.
Yeah.
Maybe I should save here.
Yeah, may as well.
I just have one heart though.
Well, you've got 2 now. When you save, you get an extra one.
Ah.
But also, totally off topic of anything that we've talked about so far today. I, for progress on my New Year's resolution to be more environmentally friendly, I signed up for a composting service. It costs about $10 a month. So they come every 2 weeks and they pick up my compost. So I haven't had a pickup yet. I have to like look up or just ask them for sure if certain things are accepted. So I know you can compost, like, if you have a pizza box, you can compost, like, the greasy part, and then you can recycle the rest of the cardboard. But I'm just not sure if, like, since this is through a composting service, if they have restrictions on things like that. So I've got to ask them. But I'm on my way to achieving my New Year's resolution.
Yeah, you are.
And Wavebush is here. She says that everyone's out at Vinny's swim meet, so she'll watch us when she eats. I didn't know Vinny swam.
swam either.
Man, I mean, they have a pool in the backyard, so
Yeah, so it
like,
makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
awesome.
didn't know that.
Well, tell him good job from us.
Yes.
Even though we didn't see it, just the fact that he's swimming now, I'm
He
impressed.
was really excited to meet us.
He was, which is
Which
weird.
I was like, we're not exciting.
We're not exciting at all. Well, because how old is he now, Wakebush?
Is he like 4 or 5?
I was gonna guess maybe he was 5, maybe even 6 now. Like, I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm gonna guess 5. But because we had met him before when he was younger, but I think he like forgot. I mean, because we only go down maybe once a year. Oh, okay. So Vinny and Conway are both on a swim team.
Oh.
It's a very recent development, though.
Okay.
Well, still, tell him good
Gotta
job.
start somewhere.
Yeah. That's fun. Okay, so Vinny is 6 and will be 7 in April.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, apparently because he had met us when he was younger, but, like, he forgot about us or, 'cause as I said, we're not very, like, present in his life. But, so we've got to come at it from the other direction. But anyways,
No, but there is no other way to get here.
I think he watched a couple of our streams, or Wake was showing him a couple of our streams.
Yeah, I think that is what happened.
And so then he was really excited to meet us. Because it's like we're on TV or something. But not, obviously not quite the same.
I don't know.
But yeah, I think you just gotta climb up. And,
Feeling something here.
yeah. I like that I'm like trying to like get a better view, but like
I know.
obviously
No, I can't. Oh, I gotta bomb it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save here.
Okay, that sounds good.
Oh, it's actually my turn. Oh, I was making such
You've made
wonderful
progress.
Wafer said, oh yeah, he did watch a couple. I'd forgotten about that.
Yes, I think that's why he was so excited to like
Maybe,
meet us.
'cause we're like stars.
But we're really not exciting people.
Well, especially with kids, it's like you know, I don't have any. I don't have any kids. I don't have any nieces or nephews. So my exposure to kids is like very small, and I always am like, I don't know how to talk to you.
No, I don't either. I feel like I could handle like, gosh, I don't even know. I was gonna say like
Like
high
a
school
4-year-old.
age.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess I could do a 4-year-old, but then it's like, then I feel like they can tell how awkward I am.
I don't think so.
But the thing is, I think they can.
I
and
don't
it makes
think
me
so.
uncomfortable.
I think all adults seem cool or boring.
Or
one
boring.
One of
yeah.
the two.
Should I save up here? That was kind of like a lot of fighting I had to do.
Oh, if you think so.
Nah, it'll be okay.
Okay. Oh, I was really feeling like I made lots of progress, and then I didn't get to finish what I set out to do. Well, I'm gonna do a couple little stretches because I feel stiff.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do some stuff.
Darn it. I knew I should have saved. Ugh.
My neck has been feeling, or like the area connecting your neck to your shoulders.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling very tight lately. Sorry, I'm just getting some water.
Okay.
But you're doing great.
Well, I was, and then I died. I don't know why I feel like I just gotta kill this guy. It's like a total waste of my time.
Yeah, just run past it then.
I was able to do it so well that first time. I knew I should have saved.
Yeah. Probably should have. Are you saying the one up there is a waste?
Yeah.
Well, but he's got the blue thing.
Darn it. And it's like, I mean to stay on the wall, but it just doesn't work out. So what are your plans in New Orleans?
Well, we don't really have any plans.
You don't have like any idea of
No,
what you
I
want to
do.
do?
I do, but I don't think other people have done much research. So for New Orleans, there's the French Quarter.
Yeah.
And that's like where
The cool stuff is.
all of the nightlife, all of the bars,
All the cool buildings.
all the cool. No, the cool buildings are. Depends on what kind of cool you're talking
Like
about.
the old ones, the old Frenchy ones.
Yeah, those are there. But yeah, so that's like, and there's lots of restaurants there. So that's like the place to go out. And I want to do one night. And granted, I'm not like a big time or hardly any like bar or party person.
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah.
But I do want to spend at least one, like part of one evening checking out the French Quarter. Also, I've heard that if you check out the French Quarter in the morning, that's kind of cool. Because it's like all quiet and clean.
So I think they get like dirty throughout the day?
Well, yeah, because people are drinking, and so I'm sure it's like all gross.
People are just drinking all the time in the French Quarter?
No, I mean, I'm saying in the morning you go and it's clean, because I think somehow they clean it overnight.
Okay.
At least that's what I had heard. I had heard it's clean. But so I want to go to the French Quarter. We are staying in the Garden District, which is where like there's a lot of cute houses, and
We did it!
no, but this isn't the torch. Remember, we're gonna come.
Oh, maybe it's just a power up.
Yeah.
I feel like I should know at this point what each thing does. We learned to climb. We already know how to climb. Alright, when you're against wall to travel along.
Oh, but maybe we can like climb up walls.
Oh, so you're not just jumping.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're actually climbing.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, so we're staying in the Garden District, and it's where like there are a lot of like rich houses.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, so the flowers are only out
Sometimes.
okay.
How are you supposed to get out of there? Okay, sorry.
So like you know in Princess and the Frog, Charlotte, like she lives in the Garden District.
Okay.
There's
It
like a
looks
lot
really
of
nice
fancy
there.
houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're not staying in like the fanciest of houses, but it's still nice and it's still in the area. What?
I thought it sounded like the sink was running. I think it's just the cat water bowl, maybe. Doesn't it sound
I'll
like
check.
something? Because you got water, right?
I did.
So maybe she didn't turn it off.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
Good here. Yeah, so we're staying in the Garden District. But what I want to do on one of the days, so I want to go to the French Quarter.
How'd that thing die?
I
Sorry.
want
Yes,
to go.
French Quarter.
I want to go to City Park. So City Park is a little bit a ways away, but you can. There's a streetcar that goes there.
Did you go up? I don't even remember like where we are.
This forest keeps changing,
I know it does.
so I've never been in this park.
No, you have.
Wait. Go right. Remember there's that tree? And it said something about like harnessing its lamp power. You know?
I know what you're talking about. I don't know. We'll see.
Because I think if you keep going right, I think that's the way to go.
No, I pushed the wrong button.
So in City Park, there's a free.
See, this is the. That's how I knew you had been there before.
I see.
But I don't know which way to go. I don't know anything.
I don't know.
I know it's hard because we can't reference a map.
I know. So City Park has a free art. It's an art museum. But like in this art museum, they also have a sculpture garden. I've heard it's really nice. Well, this is what the podcaster told me.
Okay.
He said that if he were to recommend anyone do something in New Orleans now, he said it would be the sculpture garden. Because the sculpture garden is free to go into. You walk around and you get to enjoy like the sculptures, and the weather is supposed to be beautiful. I said mid to upper 60s, and it's supposed to be sunny.
Okay.
No chance of rain, which I'm thrilled about. Yeah, so I want to go to City Park, because also in City Park there's what else did he say? He said there's a whole bunch of stuff to do in City Park.
Okay.
I can't remember what else, but I want to do that, and really that's kind of it.
Okay. I think that sounds good.
I also thought it'd be cool to either take kayaks or take the ferry across the river, just to like get a view of New Orleans from the river. So I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because as I said, we're not going to do one of those dinner cruises.
I know,
but
that would be really cool, though.
I know. There's also so that podcaster, he is sponsored by, it's called Two Chicks Walking Tours. And so they have walking tours of keepsakes here. Hi, keepsake. It says, "Hey, Race and Cookie, how's Ori?"
It's good.
Ori's
it's hard.
Good. Yeah, it's definitely challenging, but I like it. It's cute, and I'm liking it a whole lot better than Super Metroid.
How are you liking it compared to like other games we've played?
I think I like it. I mean, it's different. I mean, compared to something like a Donkey Kong,
Yeah.
it's like completely different. I think really comparing it to Super Metroid is a good comparison, because they are both map exploring games. Yeah, I like it. I think it's cute.
Darn it.
Keepsake says, not an easy platform. Looks beautiful artistically.
Yes.
Yeah, it really is. It reminds me of like, and Cookie's going to Japan in a couple weeks, but it seems to me very Japanese. But
she's gotta die. I'm probably gonna just die first.
No, you're not. You've got 4 health. Just be smart about it. I found if you press the attack button twice and then jump, it's usually a good interval.
Wow.
Now you know for next time. Yeah, so these T-Chick walking tours, they... and I don't know if it would be any good, because again, I only know them because they sponsor this podcast.
Yeah.
I think they're older, the tour guides. Like, I think they're probably like mom and dad's age.
Okay.
But yeah, they do tours of the Garden District, tours of the I can't think of what it's called.
The you know, the place with the cool houses.
No, that's the garden. Oh yeah, the place that you thought.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of
the
French
Quarter?
Quarter? Yeah. So they do tours of the French Quarter. I saw that there also are food tours, but the thing is, the food tours are all really expensive, and I just don't know if I want to do that because I can just go out and buy the food on my own.
It's true.
Keepsake is asking how the controls feel in this game.
I think they feel good.
Yeah, I think they're pretty.
We are using
intuitive.
a Xbox controller. It's working good. I have no complaints.
I find I like the Y button a lot. Because that's the button that you use for, you know, harnessing the bad guy's power so you can launch yourself.
Yeah.
I use that a lot. And Argus sent a message to Keepsake saying, "Heyo, what are the first few letters/numbers of your N64 serial number?" What? Keepsake says, "LOL now." What's that even mean?
Argus, what are you doing? Is someone taking over for you? What are you doing?
Argus is here in the room with us. I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't either.
To know about mod information.
I don't know. Argus.
I don't either.
I feel
More
like
explanation is necessary.
That's what
for
I
me.
think too.
Yeah, Keepsake doesn't know what he means either. I think Cookie doesn't remember who Keepsake is.
Oh!
You know who Keepsake is?
Yeah! Oh, I'm sorry. I thought... You know, okay, sorry. Yeah, it's one of my friends that's in Rochester.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Hi.
Keepsake's got a tongue out at you.
Yeah, because Keepsake, I don't know if you remember, but Argus was going to work on your Nintendo 64 so that you could stream Ocarina of Time. But then, because Argus also was saying maybe doing this other thing would be better than actually modding it, but I don't know if he actually decided that for sure. So that's why he's asking. Oh, okay. Now we gotta go back over there. Okay.
Darn forest.
I know.
I just want to be able to see where we're going, but now I think maybe we didn't make a mistake. I don't know.
No, I don't think you made a mistake.
Keepsake says, "Oh right, I'm sorry, Argus."
Well, no, yeah, because I didn't know if you remembered that because it was pretty late at night. And
Keepsake didn't know Argus's screen name.
Yeah, Argus is my husband. He's right here. But I wasn't sure because I was like, maybe it was like a bot that like took over Argus's name.
That's what it seemed like. I'm like, what is going on?
Because the thing is, Argus, I can see over here, he's playing Super Smash Brothers. So I'm like, okay, maybe he didn't send that message. And I was confused what was going on.
Yeah, I was very confused. Argus says, if it's an NS1, then I have a spare board that adds RGB output. Oh, that would be nice since, you know, you always gotta just twist it in like it's a cable.
Right. So, yeah.
Keepsake needs to get a hold of his N64 before I can do anything.
Oh, is it like at your parents' house or something? I feel like that's a pretty common thing to do.
For us, anyhow.
I mean, for a lot of people. Because, like, I feel like most people, they're not gonna, like, play their old system, or if they do, they'd rather just, like, play on their computer.
His brother has it.
Okay, gotcha. Where does it... Okay, I don't want to be, like, too nosy, but where does your brother live? Does he live in the same city as you, or, like, your
Somewhere
hometown city? Yeah, I don't know. But, because, yeah, for our family, like, me, Rice, and then our brother, Dr. Waffle, we all live in the same city.
Pretty convenient.
And then our other sister lives in Columbus, so she's, like, way far away.
Keepsake says Watertown area.
Gotcha.
That's a ways away.
Yeah. Okay, so where do you think we're supposed to go now?
Well, something changed.
Right.
So I think maybe going back, like if you go left, since you destroyed that wall.
But this is all the same as what it was.
Well, but maybe try flying that way and see if anything else has changed.
This is the same, because this is where we learned to climb.
Okay. Well then maybe try climbing up and around like we did before. So how come those things went away?
It's timed with your jumps. It's to, like, reinforce the climbing thing, because when I first tried to do it, I was, like, hopping up the wall like usual, and then that's how I kept dying with the prickers.
Gotcha. Keepsake says that, yeah, I think ironically he's playing through Ocarina of Time for the first time himself.
Oh, really?
Nice. Yeah, we have never played Ocarina.
No. Probably should. Lots of people keep telling us we should play it. Darn it, I'm gonna die here.
Did you save recently?
Recently enough. It's straightforward.
Argus is asking who can beat it faster. I think he's asking Keepsake that. Well, I would guess Keepsake could if it's his brother's first time.
Yeah, or maybe...
Obviously Argus.
Or maybe Argus is asking between us and Keepsake's brother who can beat it faster.
Oh, I don't know. Keepsake saying, play it on this channel. It doesn't control nearly as well as this game, but it's a fun adventure. Okay. I tried playing Ocarina of Time a couple of times.
She broke the game.
Yeah, I borrowed one of my friend's version of it from college. But, like, it wasn't me. I mean, granted, I wasn't doing a good job. But it was totally the game just kind of crapped out on me.
Did it not save? Or, like, what was the deal with it?
Well, it didn't save, but I almost think it just... Maybe that was it. But, yeah, I was just like, I'm not redoing the stuff I had already done.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it would have saved again. Because maybe I would have gone through that whole beginning part to just have it not saved. Remember that happened to me with Pokemon Gold?
Yeah.
Because I went through it, like, at least 3 times. I'm like, I want a Chikorita.
Yeah.
Or I want a girl Chikorita. And I tried saving the other times, and then it never worked. And, yeah, it was a waste of time.
Wait a minute. I feel like I'm just going in a big loop.
You are, but...
I've already done this.
No, but something changed.
I know something changed. There's not very many places to explore in this area that we're currently in, this loop.
Well, but something else in this loop might have changed.
Yeah. We will keep trying it.
Just avoid these guys.
I'm trying.
Okay. Keepsake says, oh, I can beat it faster. And yeah, so just playing on emulator or virtual console to prevent the game breaking. Yeah, probably a good idea. Because I was playing it before our senior year of college. Yeah, and then the game broke, so I just stopped. But it was hard. It was, you know, kind of...
No! Oh my gosh. I swear, I didn't press that button.
Okay, you're right. We didn't have to go in a circle.
Yeah, so now I've done this lovely loop.
Alright, so now we know that something else changed.
Yeah, we'll have to look elsewhere. Maybe I should just try climbing over here again. I'm pretty sure, because I was like, maybe that was what changed, but yeah, no.
Well, now we know.
No.
Nice. Yeah, I see. Okay, so then I guess go right?
Yeah, because that didn't do anything for me. Well, I think we must have to go up there somehow.
Climb?
No, I don't think so.
I thought when you went right here, I thought this was where it seemed like something changed. Like, you know, something changed.
I mean, I did this whole thing before.
I know you did. Yep.
I know. Really, your tip was very good. Darn it. I messed that up.
It's okay.
Okay, I see where I am. Alright, well, we'll figure this out. Hopefully.
Oh, we got full health.
That's good.
That's cool.
Yeah, so those, because the thing is, so for New Orleans, we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have all day on all 3 days. Okay. So I thought like eat in for breakfast one day and then eat out for breakfast one day. And then I thought like, maybe we would do the park on Friday and maybe we would do the French Quarter on Saturday. And then Sunday we could do whatever strikes our fancy. And I'm bringing Saboteur with me. I think that would be a good game for my group. The Saboteur is pretty easy to pick up, and it doesn't take up much space in my luggage. That's always good. But yeah, that's about it. Well, I think you're gonna have fun. Hopefully the weather, like, not just temperature, but hopefully it doesn't, like, rain.
It's not supposed to.
Okay.
It's supposed to be all sunny the whole time.
What? Hi.
You're going
I'm going the wrong way.
I'm bringing a baseball cap.
First I thought you were gonna say a baseball.
No.
And I was like, okay. It's like, when have we ever enjoyed throwing around a baseball?
A baseball cap to protect my face from the sun.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah. I was gonna bring my Cornell hat.
Oh, I mean, you should, because you're gonna be with
It's
all your Cornell people.
friends, so I thought it was fitting. But I'm going, I already told you, I'm going to the airport straight from work.
Yeah.
So I need to have my bags all packed tonight. And then it's supposed to snow tonight, so
Yeah.
I also, I might need to wake up extra early tomorrow to shovel.
Make sure you leave room in your bag for cookies.
Yeah, and for the food that I'm bringing.
Yeah.
I mean, as I said, I'm not going to bring tons of food, just like peanut butter and the little squeezable packets. I'm not bringing jar of peanut butter because I already know that they're going to take it away from me. So don't worry,
That'd be very
everybody
sad.
watching. Yeah, that would be really sad. Yeah, and I'm going to bring some granola bars of some sort.
Yeah, that guy really messed me up. I was expecting this to disappear.
Yeah, I thought it was going to too.
Okay, so there must be something over here that I missed before. It's the only solution.
And you only have one little life thing, so
I mean, that's fine. Okay, so we're here again.
get that.
Was that really all I missed last time?
And that didn't change anything.
Oh. Okay, so I think what happened is maybe I didn't
And then
save,
you died,
and then
yeah.
I died and I thought we had done it. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, now it'll be different.
Yeah.
We're not going crazy. Okay, so we can just go down this way.
Right now. Oh. I didn't know you could jump on that platform.
Okay. I think I'm going to die.
Why don't you just jump back to the platform and see what happens? Nope.
Maybe I
That's
just
not-
wasn't. Maybe
Not how I thought you were gonna die.
maybe I just wasn't close enough to the edge or something.
Maybe.
We'll give it another try. Darn it. I mean, maybe that's a nice green light, and it's not gonna kill us.
I don't think think so.
I don't think so either, but... Alright, I gotta try going left.
Try going left.
You know, like, back to that landing point.
Oh. I was only saying you should try and go left so that you could figure out what was going to happen. Oh, yeah, you could jump in the air. Or...
I don't know, because that time I did it...
Yeah.
I don't like that it kills me, just because I wasn't so close to the edge.
Yeah, I think you should save closer to that, so you don't have to run through this every time.
But that bad guy's there.
So you can't save her?
I just assumed it wouldn't let me. Do you have any plans for this weekend?
New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, duh. I, like, already... Like, I knew you were going to New Orleans, but I didn't stop and think, like, okay, that's what you're doing this weekend.
But what you didn't ask me is what I'm most excited to eat.
What are you most excited to eat?
You know what? I don't know. Oh, how'd you get through there? Did
Darn
you do
it.
a double jump?
I dashed.
Okay. Because as far as like New Orleans food, I think like
Darn it.
I'm not gonna have. I'm not planning on. I'm not a huge jambalaya fan,
Yeah.
but I do want to eat gumbo. So I don't think I've ever had gumbo.
Yeah. I think I've made myself a gumbo. Hey, Keepsake's in Boston right now. That's super cool.
That is cool.
What are you doing in Boston?
We went to Boston when we were in 10th grade.
Yeah, and I feel like I would enjoy it better if it wasn't part of a school tour.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to go back. Actually, I was thinking that Boston could be an option for our 30th combined birthday with
Okay.
our sister.
Yeah.
PAX East starts tomorrow. Do you know what PAX is?
Is that like a,
PAX?
no, I don't know. What is that? I was gonna guess maybe it has something to do with basketball, but I don't know.
Penny Arcade Expo. So it's like arcade stuff?
Kind of like a video game thing? I don't even know that. I feel like
It's a gaming convention.
we must be really out of it, so...
Oh, it's my turn.
Okay. Well, you're on a good trajectory. I just saved and we're going in the right direction.
Oh,
We gotta keep going.
oh, how do I climb?
You do, yeah, the trigger.
Trigger.
Yeah. Oh, so it's a general gaming convention, so there's card games, board games, and video games. That's cool. Are you there with, like, your roommates, or are you there just, like, on your own, or with friends from, like, you know, other friends from high school or something? Yeah, I really want to go to... I guess I don't even really care what convention, but I would like to go to
Some kind of convention.
another convention, because I went to a gaming convention that was in Niagara Falls, and, like, it was good, but, like, it was, so, because, like, there's other ones that would be closer, but I feel like the Niagara Falls one seemed to be, like, one of the bigger ones in the area, but, I don't know, I feel like it'd be cool to go to, like Comic-Con, but it's, like, that seems
In
pretty...
LA?
It's in
Or
San Diego, I think.
San Diego, whatever.
But that seems like a little too hardcore. So I feel like maybe like a baby step. But also because I feel like that's more of a like,
Movies and...
yeah, like I don't know. 'Cause I don't watch that many movies, so I feel like maybe a different one would be better. But he's there with a group of college friends. There's about 15 of them. What? That's cool.
And you didn't invite Cookie?
I know, I'm a little hurt. And Wafer says bye, guys. She's going to take the dogs for a walk. And she says thanks for the
Okay.
stream. Well, thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. Have a nice walk.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if Wafer still, like, you know, leaves immediately or if she's still here, but I meant to tell her that we might have an additional person coming to Japan with us. But,
Right.
But, it's okay. I'll save it for next time.
Yeah, that would be cool if he goes too. Did you tell Argus?
Yeah, I did, yeah. And Keepsake says that he will invite me next year if I'm interested. It's a great convention. Yeah, and honestly, like, I would even just like to go and see Boston, and then, like, because I know some people are, like, really hardcore with conventions, and they'll go, like, all 3 days or whatever.
No! Oh, that was convenient.
Lucky, yeah.
I didn't, I just pressed that button, I guess out of habit.
Yeah. Yeah, so like, I think I would want to do, like, maybe 1 day of convention, and then, like, the rest of the time just exploring Boston.
I love
nice.
exploring.
I know, me too. And Keepsake says that me and Argus would love the event. So, like, I mean, I love all games, so I would probably like it. Do they have, like, new games? Like, do people show up and they, like, try to, like, build hype for their games? Because, like, I think that'd be fun, but I know, like, because I have, like, a big thing where I'm not a huge fan of learning games, but then, of course, like, once you already know how to play it, then I love playing them, but... And I feel like for Argus, it's, like, an even bigger sell of, like, he doesn't like learning new games. Uh-oh.
Okay. I saved pretty recently.
So, is, okay, so they do have, like, people that are promoting their games and, like, trying to really, yeah, promote it.
That's what our brother did.
Well, yeah, but that's, like, I don't know, I feel like it's different because it was a, like, role-playing game.
Is that different?
I think so, because, like, if you have, like, an actual, like, board game that, you know, it just... I don't know. To me it seems different, but maybe it's not really so different. But Keepsake will send pictures. Yeah, I'd like to see pictures of it. They have a huge convention floor with a bunch of game developers showcasing their games. So are they mostly like big companies? I mean, like, I don't know, because there's certain like publishers with board games where like they come out with like a lot of games, or is it kind of more like, are there more small people that are starting up their games?
Ah. I thought maybe that opened up.
Because did something change?
Yeah.
I see.
Oh no, I just feel like I should let them kill me. I shouldn't have saved there. I'm gonna save over here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's new.
Oh, no, it's not.
No, I mean, like, you have to get up on top of that thing.
No, that's where I came from.
No, I know, but I think you have to just go back a little bit. So there's big and small developers. Some bigger ones showcase multiple games, and other startups just have their one game that they're clearly super passionate about. It's awesome. Yeah, that's... Because to me, like, I don't know, because they're not always... Because, like, people who are starting up their game, like, it may not be, like... It might be a little rough around the edges, because it may not have gotten, like, tested out a ton. But, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you're going to a convention, you probably at least test it out, like, quite a few times.
I don't think anything changed.
I mean, but we heard the creaking. Something changed. Maybe we should save right now, even though I know you just dropped down
Just because
here.
I'm here on
Yeah.
top of this guy, so he's not gonna come back.
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay.
It's near enemies.
Okay. The Keepsake's childhood friend had a booth for his game last year, and he got picked up by a developer who published the game this month. That's so cool.
That is really cool.
What's the game about? Is it a board game or a video game or a like other kind of game, like a card game or a role-playing game? There's so many different kinds of games.
There are.
That's awesome though. Like, I don't know. It takes a lot of discipline, I think, and
I think so too.
creativity, because I have none of that. It's a board game called Shifting Stones.
So it just got published, so like I could buy it and look into it. You know, speaking of board games, this is only a little bit off topic, but I am gonna look up Shifting Stones and see if I can like find it and just read about it.
Shoot.
But because I told you there's that board game store that's like around the corner from here, and they have like open learn to play a board game night.
Oh, that's cool.
And it depends on what day you go, but like they book it like weeks in advance, so you know like okay they're gonna be teaching this game this day, and someday I would like to go.
All right.
I don't know if you'd want to come with me,
Depends on.
but depends on the
I
game.
guess.
All right. And he says, yeah, it's premiering at the New York Toy Fair. Now that sounds like a lot of fun. But of course, I'm assuming Toy Fair like for little kids with like their fun toys that are, I don't know. I feel like even video games and board games, like to me, that's like, you know, a toy for adults, but it's just not quite as like it doesn't have
The sparkle.
the spark. Yeah, yeah. That
And
like
the bright colors.
But okay, so Shifting Stones.
I feel like I don't have to go. I shouldn't have to go back this far.
Well, there's a book that's called Shifting Stones, Shaping the Past. It's like a Buddhist book or something. But board game. It might be too soon. Nope, I see it. Cool, it's on Board Game Geek already. It's pretty good. Well, first of all, I'm actually really loving the box art, and I know that's such a small thing for a board game, but if it makes people pick it up off the shelf, that's like step one. So it's a simple game with complex strategies, so the Toy Fair is perfect for it. They'll share a Facebook message with me. All right, that sounds good. But if you ever have a second, that's what the board game looks like, or just like the box art. I like the little
It
fishy.
does. Yeah. Looks nice.
Yeah. But who knows how it is played? It's 1 to 5 players. Super cool. I'm gonna look into that.
Something clearly happened, but whenever I go down there, there's nothing.
Nothing for you?
Yeah, unless it's like right here, but I don't think so.
I think you're just gonna die there.
Because it, like, with the light and stuff, it seems like it would be here, you know? In this room.
I mean, I feel like that's always how it is when the creakies happen.
I know, but it's not.
Can I try? I mean, I assume you've tried, like, going up on...
Yeah. I've gone back a fairly far way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want that thing.
Darn it.
Here.
I think you're supposed to just keep going up. There's nothing in that room for us.
I didn't want to save, darn it.
And Keepsake likes the slingshot mechanic. It looks really satisfying to perform. You know, I feel like I finally got the hang of it, but just last week I was like in full-on panic mode whenever like the arrow would show up and then like a second later I'd be zooming, like I didn't pause to like actually plan out what I was doing. But now I finally got the hang of it, because Rice was like always a pro at it, and so then...
I was not. Remember when we had to escape from that tree?
No, you did it though! Because, I mean, I never even had to attempt it, because she was able to get it. Well, anyway, so I've learned a lot from her just watching her play it.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's also the benefit, because when we play all these games together, because when one of us is watching, because like when you're playing, you're probably focused on like staying alive and like figuring out where you're supposed to go. But then like I can watch and try to analyze what we're doing and like come up with other solutions. I feel like it really came in handy for Super Metroid.
I can't save here.
For Super Metroid, like just find those bosses. I felt like we would learn a lot just from watching each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough with those things hanging, but you're handling it. Yeah,
should probably save.
I can't.
Oh no, we don't have any blue things. We did beat Super Metroid. It took us like a billion streams, but we did beat it. I feel like that's our greatest accomplishment.
You think?
Do you think of anything that's better?
We beat Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie, like, I mean, it did take me quite a few tries to beat Gruntilda in the end, but I feel like it wasn't as hard as Super Metroid.
Here's where we save.
Hooray!
Okay. Unfortunately, I only have 2 little health bubbles. Ugh. I failed and
Man, I hate
and
those
this
jumping
monkey
things.
is gonna attack us from the get-go every
Yeah.
time. That's okay. Oops. I need to use him.
Yeah, well, so Keepsake says that, you know, Super Metroid is a hard game.
It was.
So, like, I'm gonna say that's our greatest achievement.
I think going down is our new thing.
I will say, though, because with most of our games, we try to beat it on stream, but there's been a couple where we've beaten it off stream because we just don't want to take the time to do it when, like, we've already tried fighting the boss and we keep losing. Because, like, we figure people don't want to come back next week and watch us struggle again against the same bad guy.
Right.
So I feel like it's only been Super Mario Bros. 2 and Banjo that we beat off stream. Yeah. You made it, Ben.
What did I do?
It goes up. If you ground pound.
No, I think it was.
See?
Is there a benefit to making it go up?
I feel like there must be, right?
I don't know. Oops.
Well.
That's okay.
That's all right.
I saved pretty close.
Also, Keepsake hasn't beaten Super Metroid.
Okay.
Yeah, it definitely. So, okay. I will say for Super Metroid, Argus was all like, oh, Ridley, that's like the pterodactyl. He's like, oh, Ridley's so hard. And so the thing is, we had a lot of trouble with one of the other bosses. And then when we fought Ridley, like, Rice beat it first try, no big deal. So
yeah,
we're like,
that was hilarious.
so we're like, we think actually that was the hardest battle. I don't know what the thing is called that we were fighting, but
Yeah, I don't either.
it was the one that had the babies. And
Oh my gosh, it was so hard.
it was really hard.
Oops. Okay. Can't go on top of it.
But because we have all of our streams on YouTube. I mean, we're a little behind.
Oops, I was pressing the wrong button.
We're behind maybe like a few months. I'm slowly catching up with uploading them. But I think all of our Super Metroid ones are on YouTube, so you can watch our progress with the game if you want to see it.
Triumphs and failures.
Yeah, mostly failures, but it's all right. Perseverance. That's the name of the game.
Yes. See, if I had more saving capabilities, I would totally save right before the one part where I keep dying.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, this is the best shape I've been in, so
Yeah.
I would save right here.
Yeah,
I
but it
could.
doesn't let you.
I don't have any saving.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so the one that has the babies is Dragon.
Okay.
Well, I think
Okay.
you want the left side of this one.
Oh, you think I want the left side?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no rush. Take your time.
Yeah, I thought Dragon was tough.
Mm-hmm. But then the question that we always have is, what game do we play next?
Oof.
You're all right.
And you can save now.
Awesome. That's awesome. And I hate these guys. Yeah, they always explode and hurt you, like a ton.
I feel like we've done these before.
I feel like that game, or just always that with this game.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh no.
I lost like all of our health.
I mean, that's what always happens with those guys.
Yeah.
I was able to, at one point, I was able to like lead it off a cliff, and then it would run into the prickers and die that way. So I feel like if you can just dodge it, yeah, like down here, it's the way to do it.
I like it.
Man, I don't like the spiders.
Me either.
I don't know if I'm going the right way, because I could have gone down.
But I guess being up is probably better to start.
Yeah, because then we can always drop down later.
We'll see.
Okay, works for me. Nope. And there's a wall. There we go.
Okay, well, that wasn't too bad.
No. I mean, we must have to go in there, right?
Maybe eventually. I'll leave my save point there, though.
Yeah, and just try exploring down.
Yeah. No, that's really good. I don't want to following us and causing us problems in the future.
Gosh, everything just happens all at once.
Yep. Maybe I'll try going the right.
Yeah, I was.
Oh my gosh.
Well, so for this weekend, I don't really.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you have anything.
I don't really have anything in particular that I'm doing. There's something I might go check out, but I don't know. Like, so there's this old school movie theater that's like in the northern part of the city.
Okay.
And so they're having this like, it's kind of like an event for cat people, because they have like 2 movies that are showing at the theater that are like cat based, and then they also have in the lobby.
Oh, we've been in here before.
The lobby,
Remember?
yeah. The lobby of the movie theater has like cats that you can adopt that are just walking around. It
Okay.
kind of like, I don't know. It just sounds interesting, so I kind of just want to go check it out. But I think you have to buy a ticket. I don't think they're gonna just let me into the lobby without, you know, watching the movie. But I don't know. So I wanted to look into that.
I think we need to kill this thing.
Okay. I support your endeavors. You could try bombing. Maybe. Yeah. But also, I was thinking maybe for this weekend, their parents were saying that the Pancake House, that's like near their house, that it's open, because during this time of year, they have like a lot of homemade maple syrup that, and like a pancake house where you
So you
just
think
go
you're
and buy
gonna go
pancakes.
all the way down there?
I don't know. That wasn't part of the plan, and I haven't told Argus. Like, this thought just crossed my mind earlier today. So I was like, well, next weekend we have, like, not this weekend, but the next one, we have things going on. So I was just like, I don't know when else we might get a chance to go down and get some pancakes. I know, like, our parents always say that we should go visit more. So I was like, maybe I should go get some pancakes. Although it is supposed to snow tomorrow quite a bit, and I Because our parents usually get more snow than what we get up here, so... So, yeah. I don't know.
I killed them all. And I unlocked,
Did it open the door?
I unlocked the door.
Good. Very good. You should save, even though we've got 1 health.
There we go.
You did it. Mm-hmm. Rice does all the hard work in these games.
X to open the spirit gate.
I think we need to get more of those like jump things.
Well, then we can't do anything.
We can go further left. Oh, it's I see.
No, but that's totally where we need to go.
Open door. Oh,
it's open.
you just didn't press it enough times or something.
I felt like I was pressing it.
I thought I heard you clicking like press. Can we like finally get the map unlocked?
Picking up an object. A torch? Am I holding it? I think I am.
I didn't realize this whole time we were just getting down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
I forgot where we need to bring it. Oh my gosh, are you kidding?
You didn't want to go left? Couldn't you go left?
Oh, I don't know. Okay, you just have to press it a million times.
Yeah.
Apparently.
And maybe there's gonna be like a super shortcut. They wouldn't make us carry that thing. Like, we can't do any of our special moves, I don't think, while we're carrying it.
I can't go left.
Okay.
I saved.
Is that really where we want to save, where we can't see ourselves? Can you see if you can just set it down?
Oops, shoot. I can't set it down.
Okay. That's,
oh, okay.
okay.
Oh, I can still try.
Okay.
Okay. How come I could see this better before?
What do you mean? Oh, because before you were hidden when you saved, because you were behind like the black screen. I think that it doesn't. It's not gonna let you not see yourself when you start.
No, but I mean, like, I thought, was this the area that I was fighting? Like, where's that door that I unlocked? Like, I used to be able to see the door. Yeah, but I can't even see it anymore. Like, the darkness has gotten worse.
It just shifted.
I don't know what is hurting me.
My guess is that you were just walking on thorns.
Oh, probably. This is so stupid. I don't see how this is even possible.
I mean, you got through that other area where we could literally see nothing.
I know, but
This
I wasn't
isn't that different.
I wasn't carrying this stupid thing.
Hey, we need that thing.
I know.
It's important.
I just hate that I can't even glide. Like, that was the whole reason why I got through that other part.
I see. X, I couldn't see what you were doing.
I couldn't either. I glided
Now-
and dashed.
This might be a stupid question. Have you just tried walking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I thought maybe you're like jumping into things and you'd be better off just walking.
Somebody on your...
Where'd it go? Oh.
Unless there's something... have no idea. No idea whatsoever. I think jumping is the best solution here.
I think so too.
Shoot. You made it pretty far that time. No idea what's going on, but you made it.
Do you
think
think
I should be
far.
shooting as I go?
No.
Oops, I timed that wrong. We're gonna die. Okay. Okay, so you think just jump?
I guess. Yeah. You said you did try just walking. Normal.
That was me just walking.
Keepsake says that there's no way that's the intended path.
I know!
You can't see anything. I know, but
I think we missed something at the very beginning.
But the thing is, we've been through things like this, and then we got somewhere that we think we were supposed to be going.
No, I think Keepsake's right.
So do you think this is like a glitch in the game?
Yeah, I don't think we should have been able to get through that first part. But we did.
We did. There's no going back. So like, what can we do about it? Alright, well, hoping for the best. What Keepsake says it looks like a glitch, honestly. Well, it probably is. At this point, we've already gone down this path. We gotta, like, keep going. We can't go back.
We can't go back. This saves.
And he can't begin to speculate on how it happened. I don't know, because we got to this area, it's like the Misty Woods or something. And the very beginning of it, it was like this with like, you know.
But maybe it wasn't supposed, maybe it is just a glitch. Maybe it shouldn't have been like that to begin with.
Do you think if we quit the game and just relaunch it, it will solve itself? Argus says, you're stuck in Flash Cave without Flash. That's essentially what's going on here.
It is.
Yeah.
Oops.
But you've been doing a really good job considering, you know, we can't see anything.
Well, thank
So,
you.
I thought, like, this was not how it was meant to be, but just, like, I don't know.
It can't
Just
be.
some challenge you gotta overcome. But I kind of think maybe we should, yeah, save, relaunch the game, and see if, you know, that'll fix it.
Let me try and get through without the stone.
this. Yeah.
Nope, there's definitely some kind of enemy that
Here,
we're supposed
I mean,
to. Oh, but it is 8 o'clock.
right.
This is the end of the stream.
And you did just save here. I mean,
I did,
obviously, we keep
yeah.
respawning from here. Okay.
Okay, well,
Alright.
we will see how next week goes.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just launch it, maybe.
Just to see.
Yeah. It's still
like
that. Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Okay, well, yeah, we will try and resolve this, hopefully, by next week.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, well, thank you all for watching.
Yep. We'll be back
Um,
next week on Wednesday.
Yeah. And Keepsake says, try to find out what causes this and if it's intended. Doesn't seem. I agree.
I
don't
agree,
think it seems
yeah.
intended.
Because this has happened a few times, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I was starting to think this was just the way it was meant to be, but not
Yeah.
after what you were just going through there. There's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for watching, everybody.
Yep.
And we'll see you all next week.
Yep. Sounds good.
I'll tell you all about New Orleans.
Yes. And make sure you remember, like, what your favorite thing was and what your favorite food was.
All right.
Very
Can
important
do.
questions.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.